Hi everyone, welcome to Buzz Crimson. My name is Shakib. So I wanted to make a quick video on how to grow your bag of stonks. Let's say you bought a lot of Wall Street bet type of shares like GameStop, AMC. Maybe last week you picked up a bunch of cannabis stocks and you got in when the prices were all the way up there, and after you purchased, the shares tanked and you're like, what do? I have this bag of ginormous losses, right? Well, some of the stocks, maybe you believe in them, like the cannabis stocks, in my opinion, they have a chance of rebounding. GameStop shares, I don't think so. But so you want to hold on to your cannabis stocks for a long time until they grow back up and go back to, cover your losses, then maybe even go beyond and get you to profit level, right? But while you're waiting for that, there are ways you can grow your bag of stonks, or essentially make your losses lighter. So I want to share that with you. If you're into these type of video, don't forget to subscribe and smash the like button. And yeah, let me show you how to do that. So I have a couple of examples pulled up here. I have Sundial, APHA, HEXO, I don't really remember the name, Tilray, and then classic AMC. So you can see their current price levels, and then let's say I just put up some example positions. So these are my shares positions, and these are my cost bases. As you can see, all of the prices are pretty bad. Like especially this one, this was very possible for a lot of people. A lot of people bought this share at more than $3.50, but the stock is right now at $2.08, so that's terrible. So let's say you have all these shares. If you own options with really long expiration dates, you'll be fine. But if you own shares, you have an advantage. So that's what we're going to cover here. All right. So as you can see, your equity is much less than what you invested. So pretty bad. All right. So the strategy is to continue writing covered calls against your position. Okay. Write covered calls, use your shares as collaterals. So I'm going to do one example, and then I'm going to show you what can happen over time as you keep writing these covered calls. So you just have to first decide at what price you'll be okay selling your shares. Because let's say you're a big fan of Sundial and you're like, I will not sell this share until it's like $50. Kudos to you. But in the meantime, you should think about realistic goals that, hey, I have a 40% loss. Maybe I'll be happy getting out of the share at $10, maybe $5. So you just need to come to an agreement with yourself that, all right, at these prices, I'll be okay. And if you can't come to that, you just have to think about a strike price which won't be hit, which won't get hit, so you can continue writing these covered calls. Because if the buyer of the call exercises, they will take your share, so those shares will be gone, right? So if your objective is to just hold on to the shares, pick a really out of the money call and sell it. If you don't mind selling them, then you can collect more premium by choosing a strike price that's not very out of the money. So I'll show you an example. Let's say SNDL. Let's go to the option chain for Sundial. Okay. Let's go to March. So in our example, our cost base is $3.50. So if I own these shares, I would be okay selling them at $4, maybe $4.50. That would be pretty decent chunk of profit. So let's pick 4.5. All right, so if I sold this against my 100 shares of Sundial, this would be $40. All right, so let's pick it, 4.5. Quantity, I have 1,000 shares, so I can write 10 of them. This would be 0.38, bam. So I would be able to collect $380 premium, and this call would expire, on March 5th. So we're only like couple of weeks away, and if the stock goes to $4.50, the buyer will exercise it, and They will take away my 1,000 shares, but I will end up with $1,380 profit. That's pretty good. That's actually probably almost very close to half of what I invested. So that's pretty good. So when I do the same thing with the rest of these and essentially choose some strike prices by thinking about what I want to do. If I want to keep, then very out of the money. If I don't want to keep, then pretty close to stock price, but collect a lot of premium. This is what happens. And the good thing is, if this thing keeps happening where the stock price doesn't go up, but the implied volatility of these stocks stay where they are right now, you're looking at over 100% implied volatility in all of them. So you can keep writing them over and over. Theoretically, if you write this maybe like 12 or 13 times, you're gonna end up collecting enough premium to cover the whole original investment amount. That's insane. And I have been doing that with some of my SPAC shares, where I have been writing covered calls weeks after weeks after weeks. I was able to do that with IPOD and IPOF, so I'm very happy. I'm still writing them. They're literally generating additional money while I'm waiting for a deal announcement. So yeah, this is a very simple way of, I guess, reduce your losses while you're waiting for these stocks to rebound. Or maybe, yeah, this is actually another decent way to get rid of your shares. So that is it for this video. If you like what you saw, please don't forget to subscribe and smash the like button. And as always, thank you for watching.